Hey everyone, and welcome back. It's Amari, your Perpetual Tech Noob, learning more with you. And today, I want to take my results page from my beloved Letter to Success app from this to this. Let's get started. The first thing I want to show you is that here on the results page, I finagled a little bit, added a few little things. I wanted the car and a trip to Jamaica to be available whenever I won. So I just made a little code that's going to change that to whoever wins, whatever their score is, that would remain the same, but that person would also get a new car and a trip to Jamaica automatically. And that's to help out with what I'm going to be doing later. So there are some things that were added, some images that were never saved as yet. I'll just run through them quickly. Picture of the street, a plane in the night sky, a few new cars. An island at night. So with all that out of the way, let's get started. I'm not going to be starting on results page, but I am going to need to come back here later. First, what we should do is add these images to the index. Another small change. Will be my app.js. Okay, settings data. Instead of starting it out as an object, I'm going to start it out as a string. It's going to make it easier for me to realize if something's there or not later. That's something that I want to do to automatically shift the page from either the results page or from the game page if someone refreshed the browser, which would erase all the use state information, setting it to the original. So being that it will be an empty string, it will be easy for me to decipher. Let's go to the results page. In the results page, this information, mind you, is going to be erased later. I need it for an example at the end. But for now, have use navigate. Let's import some of those images. And I'll get night plane as well. And while I'm here, Might as well import the use effect too, because I'm going to need that as well. Okay. Let's set up something for the car. This doesn't have to be a use state. I think that'll do. There's only 5 items in there anyway, right? Okay. The use effect will be to automatically, revert the page back to the settings page if the results were reset. In other words, if the person refreshed the browser while they were still on the results page. Take off all those breaks. Those breaks are gonna mess me up in the future when it comes to having the page layout properly. Okay. Let's start adding in some changes. Okay, I think I'm just about finished there. Results. Let's get some changes onto game page. First of all, player names. I think it's redundant. I have players and player names. Okay. Now, I know that made it a little more convoluted here in this use state, but there's no need for a separate object for player names alone and for players alone. Players have all the information anyway. I also wanted to move all these up to the top. Just to make sure it checks first before it actually tries to input information, so I don't get the error back if settings data is incomplete. And seeing that this computer player's behavior is a use effect, I'll just shove in my little resetting code to change the page back to the settings page if the information gets lost, if someone refreshes the screen. I'll set that up in here. All right, all that extra was added so that I could make it so that this page could get reset whenever we have missing information, without giving me a constant error barrage, and keeping the page stuck where it was. Okay, with that, I believe I'm done with game page. Just about to show I'm done with the results page too. And there's one more thing I need to fix in the player.js that could also lead to issues. It's players.map, but I should make sure that they do a check to see that players are there first before they start mapping anything out, just to make sure you avoid errors, basically. All right, and with all that said and done, is down to the wire with the CSS. Okay, on the game page, I'm gonna add a little bit more to the top padding. It was looking funny on smaller screens where the puzzle was a little bit too close to the header. All right, I'm gonna change this a little bit. The min height, I'm gonna make the overflow hidden. Add some background color. You know what? I don't think this will actually work out for me yet, so I'm just gonna put this on. I'm gonna type it out, but I know that it'll be on hold. Now that I actually took off all those break lines that was in the code, I might as well just throw a little margin on those buttons that's going to be in the results page. Also, I don't want them ganging up on each other. I want them in their own separate lines. Now for the keyframes for that airplane's movement. And my friends, I think that might be just about it. Let's go through a little playthrough and see. You're damn right. Thank you, children. Thank you. Oh, like a simple one. Oh, wow. Those cars. Those cars. Quite excessive, isn't it? Quite excessive, sir. Okay. So, will I have to make it a U state? Okay, now, why is this page looking like this? I got my car to drive in, I got my plane to fly overhead, right? You only gonna get to see the car drive in if you got a new car. You only get to see the airplane fly over the island if you get the trip to Jamaica. My issue is with the results page and the CSS. Okay, in results. Let us display a flex. Flex direction. This column. And to justify the content, we'll get a space between, right? I want the two buttons close to the bottom as possible. Okay, that's a little on the weird side. Oh, and by the way, when I refresh, it was supposed to bring me back winner name index of. $87.29. There's no 87.29. Winner name index of. Okay, that got things back on track. At least it came back to the setup page. Let's test out the page on the game page as well. Okay. Alright, so let's actually try to play through a game. See how this works out. Oh, a long one. Okay. Results page. Okay, I have to change the min height of the results page. There you go, that looks better. There you go. There you go. All right, everybody. That's about it for today. I thank you again for tuning in. I wish you all the best. Until next time. If you appreciate what we're doing over here, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. All right, y'all. Till next time. You know how it goes. Keep building.